Welcome to Black Intellect video. This is an introductory video just to explain the idea of Black Intellect, to give you an idea of what you can look forward to on other videos, and also to give you information about my presence on social media and on the internet. It started out for me as a simple gamer tag. I have a very common name, very hard to find on social media, and so I just need a gamer tag. And I liked those two words. I thought they summed me up, or at least my aspirations. And upon reflection about it, I started to understand that the way that you see Black history, the way that you understand it or don't understand it, affects the way you see your place in the world, especially if you're a Black person, but not exclusively if you're a Black person. So what is Black Intellect? Who is Black Intellect? Well, Black Intellect is not a person. I am not Black Intellect. Black Intellect is a sort of intellectual framework for looking at the world. A framework where you take the experiences, the history, the culture of Black people, and you use it to sort of interpret the information that you get in, that you see how that history and that culture affects present day news, the world that we live in, and to understand why certain things are a certain way. You look at the news and try to filter how that news, how that information, how those resources affect Black people around the globe. Do you have to be Black to understand Black Intellect? No, of course you don't. It's just like you have to understand the history, the culture of Protestants and Catholics to understand the present day situation in Northern Ireland. Or you have to understand the history of Hindus and Muslims and Sikhs in India and colonization to understand the present day politics in India. In America, you have to understand race. You have to understand the idea and the concept of race. You have to understand the idea and the concept of white supremacy and racial hierarchy. All of those are different things. And so if you don't understand those things, the world, the politics of America won't make sense to you. And you won't also understand which direction we're going to. So that's what Black Intellect is. What can you look forward to on Black Intellect video? Well, I'm going to be using it as quick and simple explainers, political explainers, civics explainers, history explainers, for common misconceptions that people have that often muddy the debate. For example, what's the difference between race, ethnicity, nationality, and language? Spanish people are not Spanish because they speak Spanish. Right? What is an Afro-Latino? What do people mean when they say, I'm not Black, I'm Jamaican, right? The videos will be simple things like that. There'll also be introductions to some of the writing that I do on Black Intellect Journal, which is my website. I do political blogs and political analysis on there. I also do some research on there, book reviews. Again, that's Black Intellect Journal. You can always connect with me on Facebook and Twitter. If you go to Facebook and put in Black Intellect Daily, I have sort of a daily amalgamation of news, and my Twitter handle at Black Intellect, at BLK Intellect, one word. So you can find me there as well. So I look forward to having a dialogue with you guys and having a robust conversation about politics and policy and about Black Intellect. Thanks.